Okay. Yeah. I guess I'll just wait here for a second.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I'm back.
Alright, everybody's back. Let's get back to this. Except this time I'm going a different way. Because I don't want to redo everything just yet. I was literally about to go save. It's the worst part.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I do.
What would you do?
If there was a child,
No.
I'd drop kick it.
Well, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. That's what you do with them.
That's what Kate does.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
Don't leave your children around me.
She is a menace to public safety.
They will be banished to the Shadow Realm.
I've seen her body slam children on the train tracks. All right, like it.
Wait,
Whoa! Whoa!
that's a little
I did
too
not
far.
do that! I did not do that. I had no
In my
no
crap.
involvement.
In Minecraft.
I had no involvement with children being bodied onto the train tracks.
Gosh dang it. There's something up there.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh, I'm getting called back to the stairs again.
Why do I keep falling off? Let me go up there. Oh, whatever.
People up there.
Oh, right, I don't have the wave beam anymore. No. Nope. I'm going back. I don't want to fight these things without the wave beam. Alright. Ow. Ow. I don't even know what these things are. I don't know what they're called. I just don't like stepping on them. Well, I might as well. I'm right here. I am the opposite of Joker. If I walk near a save station at any point, I will use it.
Oh.
I don't know. I am, like, overly no. In this specific case, I am the right amount of cautious.
Loud.
Incredible. Alright. forgetting it at the spider ball. I don't know why. Ow. Get me out of here. Why the heck don't I have this one? Oh, right, I know why. There's a boss fight for that.
Yeah. Speed through everything that I did, like, in the last 10 minutes. Really? Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
Don't you welcome me back. I welcome myself.
Alright,
Welcome
fine.
back.
Screw you.
And I know. Yeah. No, actually, don't. And I would like to welcome, joining me today, fresh off of his appearance in Five Nights at Freddy's 2, for all of a post-credits scene.
Matthew
It's the
Lillard.
ball pit?
Bit?
Phone dude from Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Oh. Heck yeah. We love Phone Dude.
Totally different entity from Phone Guy.
Yup.
Oh.
Talks like a surfer.
Alright.
Yeah. It is still just Scott Coffin, though.
It sure is.
But it is not Phone Guy, that is Ralph.
Yeah. We don't have a name for Phone Dude yet.
Name redacted following legal action. Wow.
Wow.
Pipe bomb.
So You know, honestly, after Minecraft stream, it's probably still gonna be like a vocal tick for me. It's the pipe bomb thing. I've heard it so many times.
It's great. 10 out of 10.
You know what you're gonna hear a lot?
But
Metroid noises.
are correct. This is a Metroid game where the noises do occur.
I'm very good at my job.
Yeah. You know, I was gonna save. I'm gonna save.
Can't wait until we strap you to a chair and force you to play Yakuza 0 Director's Cut.
Why you gotta strap me to a chair for that?
Why
It's
not?
the worst version of the game.
Oh.
Is that what it's come out as? Is the worst version?
Yes, there are cutscenes that actively make the story worse. Like, I'll
Do I want to know?
I'll direct message you. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because Volt, like, I could say it here and Volt wouldn't understand, but I don't want to spoil the event that actually happens.
Alrighty. If you know what they're talking about, I'm sure you'll know. That is how that works. Oh, right. Hello. I don't remember what your name is.
That's the pinwheel dude.
It is the pinwheel dude.
Kate, your reaction to what I messaged you is exactly correct.
Huh?
Like, I know you're linking back to it now. Like, how could what?
Literally just. Like, what?
What's
How is
the
this
most
possible?
definitive death? Oh god. Like, there isn't much definitively, like, shown in Yakuza, but that particular scene is pretty definitive.
Man, I don't know why this guy gave me so much trouble that one time I streamed it in fusion mode. Do you remember that?
No.
No.
Okay, well, I do. It was embarrassing for me. I just like screen shared it, and I got destroyed multiple times.
But, yeah, among other, like, stupid changes to the story in Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, which, I guess, like, in a couple of weeks, Yakuza 0 Original is getting delisted from Steam.
Oh, that sucks.
I have it, so I will not be impacted, and in fact, I will be able to purchase the Director's Cut for, $15.
Wow.
So, ironically, that means if you buy Yakuza 0 right now, because it's on sale, I believe, you can get the Director's Cut for cheaper than its launch price when it comes out.
Oh. Fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, Yakuza 0 is currently $11. However, keep in mind, if you get Yakuza 0 by December 8th, so by tomorrow, you can upgrade to Yakuza 0 Director's Cut for $15.
Oh. There's
Yeah.
a very limited window.
Well, this was announced November 26th.
Yeah, I just only now hearing about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have Yakuza 0 Original on PlayStation, so
Fair enough.
if I did stream Yakuza, it'd probably be on the PlayStation. That's where I have all the games.
Fair enough.
I play them on PC because these games go on sale, like, regularly for very, very little money.
I mean, I'd probably do that too. I just, like, I have been spending my money on other things.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the thing is, Oh, I believe the $15 offer may also be on what's it called? PlayStation as well.
Okay.
It may be. However, what's it called? An annoying thing is that save data will not be able to be carried from Yakuza 0 to Director's Cut.
That is a little annoying. Considering how long those games are. And how dense they are.
Yep.
Now I have spring.
But Yakuza 0 is you know, I'm now 5 games deep into the Yakuza series, and I do think Yakuza 0 is potentially the best one.
Okay. That's
Like,
interesting.
well, it's just like, because Yakuza 0 is like one of those games that's just like legendarily good. Ew.
Bless you.
I would say probably the worst one so far that I've played, gameplay-wise, definitely has to be Yakuza 3.
Okay.
That game, like, granted, that game, like, forced me to learn how to actually do some kind of combos. That being said, that game is hampered by the enemy AI just not fucking working right.
Ah.
So, the original version of Yakuza 3 worked at 30 FPS, but the remaster works at 60 FPS, and this causes the AI logic to run twice as fast as it's supposed to.
Oh no.
Which primarily, in the case of Yakuza 3 Remastered, means that they just block for a million fucking years.
Is there a way to limit the frames?
Yes, but the internal engine still runs at 60 FPS.
Oh. So there's no way to fix it? Without, like, mods, probably?
Yeah, the game tick rate is just, like, totally fucked. It's not unbeatable, it's just, like, sometimes enemies will just block for a million years and then break all your throws. But that problem will be soon remedied because Kiwami 3 is coming out.
Oh, heck yeah.
Other problems will be arising though because Yakuza 3 was the last game in the series that didn't have characters based on like some famous actor's face. Or likeness characters, as people call them. And Kiwami 3 is, I don't know if you've heard about this game, but they're replacing Rikia's face.
Yeah, you remember when we saw the trailer? Yeah.
I was not happy about that because that is one of my favorite characters in the series.
Glad that it's getting an upgrade, though.
Like, yeah, I mean, I even said while we were playing 4 and 5 that 3 is the game that in the series that probably most desperately needs a Kiwami now. Because, like,
yeah.
4 and 5 are still totally fine. And, like, 6 is just on the same engine as the Kiwamis anyway.
Exactly.
So it's like, yeah, Yakuza 3 is was just the black sheep that needed an update badly.
In there.
Also, just the
Hopefully it
mini
did.
games in Yakuza 3 were just ass.
Yeah.
So, Kiwami 3 is like, Yakuza 3 is the game that most seriously needed it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they do it justice. I mean, obviously they changed
Yeah,
some of the
they're gonna change
characters'
some
face.
stuff. What we've also seen is that Kiryu is getting 2 fighting styles. And, which, I don't know, I have a small amount of mixed opinions on that, because, like, I've kind of gotten to the, like, with Yakuza 3, right, that's where, well, Kiwami 2, since there isn't, like, Rush Beast, Dragon Brawler, whatever, right?
Yeah.
In Yakuza Kiwami 2, I got really used to Kiryu's moveset just being Dragon style, but now they're, like, with Yakuza 0 and even Yakuza Kiwami, like, that was one thing. But for Yakuza 3 to just randomly have style switching back in it... It's like, on one hand, I'm glad it's back because I like switching styles. I really like Rush style in Yakuza 0.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, stop. Please.
Man, when you got good at Rush style in Yakuza 0, you felt like you were practically untouchable sometimes. One thing I have seen is that apparently they're extending the portion of Yakuza 3 that you spend in the orphanage.
Yeah.
Which is cool, that's fine, I don't have a problem with that.
I'm gonna run out of missiles. Please die. Please die. I'm almost out of missiles. Please. Can you stop looping me? I'm out of missiles. I have to leave. I have to leave. I mean, maybe I could damage it with charge shot, but that'll take forever. Also, no, it doesn't seem like I can. So, goodbye. I'll have to come back for you. I think I was so happy seeing him because he was kicking his little feet.
But yeah, no, Yakuza 3 is, story-wise, very good. Gameplay-wise,
That's how most video games are, though.
What?
It's like... Gameplay, it's like, eh. Story-wise, it's like, whoa!
say that, like, you know, the Yakuza series is, like, especially with, like, Yakuza 5, Yakuza 0, those, I like the story and the gameplay of both of those games.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you'd get both.
Yeah,
There's definitely a lot of
think
games that do
gameplay
both.
is- And in my eyes, gameplay for your game is always more important than story.
Yeah. Although, a bad story can make it harder to play the gameplay, even if it is good. You know, because, like...
I mean, the original... Like, there's also, like, the point of, like, if if your story, if your gameplay is good enough, you can just ignore the story altogether.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah, like Doom.
That's true. But, like, if a story is
true, you're right.
bad, like, actually bad.
Yeah, the story of the Doom 1 and 2 isn't exactly stellar.
Yeah, but it's not really there, is the thing. There's a story,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter. If you have a bad story and you want it to matter, that is the worst.
Yeah. Neil Druckmann.
Yeah. Fucking Neil
fucking hack.
Druckmann. Re-releasing the same game over and over and over again.
He thinks he's the Western Kojima, but little did he know we already have a Western Kojima, and their name is Sam Lake.
Oh, here we go. The next stage.
If you're wondering who Sam Lake is, he is the funny guy who writes the story for Remedy games.
Okay, thank you. Hi there. That just worked, okay. Cool. I believe those are the Gamma Metroids. One thing I do like about this game is that there is... That's not right. The logbook, like in the Prime games, so you can, like, see what all the enemies are called, and, like, different things like that. Just, like, more lore and world-building stuff, and it's great. I love that.
Did you know that the Dongos dislike smoke?
I did know that, actually. Which actually doesn't make any sense, because... As a hint, because, like... Sure, the bombs smoke, but... They eat the bomb. If they didn't like smoke, why'd they eat the bomb?
Driving Volt insane by cross-referencing Nintendo series.
No, I've just never thought about it before, because, like... They dislike smoke. The bomb smokes.
There is, you know, now that I bring it up, there is a enemy in Metroid that also just straight up also exists in Zelda.
Which is...
I believe it's one of the bosses, because I believe there's a Goma boss.
There
in,
is
one
a
of the Metroid
Goma
games.
boss.
Yeah, and Goma originates from fucking Zelda.
I think that's Other M. If I'm remembering correctly, which... Man, I'm not looking forward to playing that one. I could skip it, but... No. No, I have to suffer. That is a rule here. Okay. What Metroid am I missing? Is there one up there? I honestly thought I got them all. I didn't even look at the counter. Like, have I haven't. Okay. Up we go. Like, I don't know. I have opinions on Other M, but I don't know if I should get into that right now.
Bad game.
Very bad game for very weird reasons.
from what I've gathered, almost none of them are gameplay based.
Well, the gameplay also isn't good, but also for stupid reasons. Because, like, it could have been good. It could have been really good. But for some stupid reason, the director was like, well, when we made games on the NES, we had to be more creative with our buttons. And so he's like, well, what if we just lock everything to the Wiimote so that we have, like, about the same buttons as an NES controller? And he had never thought to think about how there were no 3D action games on the NES. So, like, the way they had to do everything was just automate everything. Everything is on, like, 2 buttons.
Nice.
It sucks, because it could have been so cool. Hi there.
So funny to me when I see things on Twitter. I saw a post today, someone claiming that the GameCube controller is the greatest controller ever made for video games.
No.
Exactly. It is not a good control. It is not the greatest controller ever made for video games. As a matter of fact, it's not even a good controller.
I'd say it's an alright controller. It's just a weird.
No. Because
Because the
Volt,
sticks.
you don't understand what that controller does to your hands if you use it for a long period of time.
Oh. Like the N64.
No, actually potentially worse.
Oh, awesome.
The GameCube controller, if used at, so this is like something that happens to Super Smash Bros. Melee players.
Oh no.
Using the GameCube controller at a high level just destroys the, like, cartilage in your hands.
Oh no.
Like, for example, like, rest in peace, Hacks Money. One of the greatest Melee players to ever do it. Had the sickest Captain Falcon of all time. Eventually switched to being a Fox player. Had one of the sickest Foxes of all time. Arthritis at 22.
Oh no.
Sucks.
That is horrible.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess they designed the controller more to look fun rather than, like, for hands.
Yeah, it's why for, like, Smash, like, after hearing about what happened to Hack, it's why I switched off of using GameCube controllers for Smash.
That is fair.
Yeah, now I only use Pro controllers. Because I know people are like, oh, the ergonomics of like, you know, all video game controllers are effectively, like, form-wise and function-wise about the same now.
Yeah, for good reason.
It's like, well, yeah, just ergonomically, that's just the best way to do it.
Yep.
It's why, like, oh, why do most cars, why do, like, most cars look the same? And it's like, well, because believe it or not, there's about, like, one good shape for cars.
Yep.
So, you know.
I think it's more for cars. It's more like people look at the Batmobile or something. It's like, I want that.
Yeah.
Or like look at the DeLorean or like other weird stuff like that.
Oh god, speaking of the DeLorean, what a shit-ass car.
It looks cool.
Yes, and that's all it does. Do you know how high the speedometer on a DeLorean goes?
Does it go to 88?
No.
How high does it go?
It goes to, I think, 80. And you would be hard pressed to get it to go that fast downhill.
Alright. Here's the part where I probably die.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go get Henry.
Alright.
Whoa. How was your day?
It was alright. I mostly played Metroid Prime 4. Which really hurt my hands. But... Well, yeah, because I like to play Metroid Prime with motion controls. I just feel like the aiming works a lot better. But doing that with the Joy-Cons for as long as I did is not recommended. Because, man, do my hands still hurt.
Damn. And you're out here playing video games?
Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad when I'm not using Joy-Cons.
Alright, well that's fine.
Like, if it was really that painful, I would not be screaming right now. But it's just a little uncomfy. Also, we never got to the part in... no, we did get to the part in Zero Mission, because we beat Zero Mission. I can jump forever now. I can basically fly. He just shot his kids at me. I don't really know how to feel about this. Especially when he's a robot, how do you do that?
You're doing the best you can.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised I lived. This guy normally kills me at least once. I have played this game many times. But honestly, it's great that I did beat him in the first try, because, man, would it have been an awkward walk back from the save station if I hadn't. I like these little guys. They're little crabs with hats. Indestructible hats, but, you know, little hats.
They're just little guys, you know?
Yeah, just little guys. But I think most of the reason why my hands hurt from Metroid Prime is because, like, they really want you to, like, turn the camera a lot during one of the boss fights. And, like, in order to move it with motion controls, you're basically... It's like looking around with a mouse. You drag the cursor to the edge of the screen, and the screen will turn that way. It's not the fastest, but it works in, like, most cases. But, like, there was this one boss that just kept jumping around everywhere and, like, circling the entire arena like he was riding a merry-go-round. I don't know how to describe it. It's just like... It's like, what do you want me to do here? that game with weird controls?
Yeah.
What game did you play?
I don't remember, but I know I have.
You ever played on, like, the Wii or something?
I don't own any Nintendo besides the Switch and the GameCube.
That's fair.
I still have my original GameCube
Oh, heck yeah.
in silver.
Space Beam.
So,
I have only really ever bought Nintendo handhelds. Like, I grew up with the Game Boy Advance, and the DS, and the 3DS, and then I got the Switch.
I was the opposite. I only had the GameCube and the Switch. And it's not even a real Switch, it's just a Switch Lite.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it still works.
Yeah. It's true.
Like, honestly, I do kind of wish that I had, like, a better... Like, I wish I had a pair of, like, custom Joy-Cons to make it more comfortable to use in handheld mode. Because using the Switch handheld mode is just really nice. You know?
Yeah.
Like, just being able to play games like that. Like, and nowadays, it's nothing. Because, like, there are so many systems that can do that now. But the Switch was the first. And it definitely deserves all the credit for that. Even if the Steam Deck is probably way better. And I do kind of want a Steam Deck. Because man, would I love to play like all my PC games in bed.
Yeah, same.
Especially now that I have like a big beefy computer and it's not a laptop that I can just carry downstairs if I wanted to.
I just can't justify the price. I'm like, eh.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like, I can get a decent, like, refurbished PC for the exact same price as a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
And it's like, eh.
Especially for something you probably won't use that much. Outside of like on a trip or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
fair.
god.
What?
There's penis in there.
There is not. Where would there be?
Yes.
Penis beat.
Penis beat.
Where would this be? Explain to me.
No.
No.
Kate does not need
no?
more penises.
When you said, no, you reminded me of, that Tyler, the Creator, fucking...
No, what
sketch.
the fuck?
Yeah.
No, bitch.
Yeah.
What a strange man.
Oh heck yeah, Speed Booster. Speed Booster, let's go.
We were just talking to fucking Nardwar.
Yeah, he loves that guy.
He fucking loves Nardwar.
Ah.
Like, in the skit, they always make him seem like he's on the edge of strangling him.
Yeah.
But, like, then the one time he ran into him unexpectedly and he got so excited.
He's like, my bro! This is great.
Did Tyler the Creator dress up as the do like a really good Joker one year for Halloween?
I don't know. Pay attention.
Not big on rap, but some respect for the rap though. I really like what's it called? Just a Friend. He's Marquis.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish
That's a
I
good
was
one.
taller. Wish I had a girl. If I did, I would call her.
How many
That's
viewers
in,
do we have right now?
What?
Just like wondering how many viewers we got because there are currently 3
Me.
viewers. Oh, okay. We are 1/3 of the viewers for AM2R on Twitch.
Wow.
I obviously I'm a bit
Oh,
of
dang
a big fan of Eminem. He's a lot of what I was exposed to as far as rap goes when I was younger. So
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever listened to an entire song by Drake, which you know.
So like I've listened to Drake's songs, not all of them, but like some of them. There's one that he had, I think it was. Forget who was on it, but the guest rapper has the line, almost drowned in the pussy, so I swam to her butt.
Why?
And I don't know. But Jacqueline had that as her MSN status thing for like the longest time when we were in high school. So
See, I'm more of a I'm a weird case where I'm more there's a few bands I really like,
dang it.
Sabaton, Dragon Force, and I like just about all of their songs.
yeah.
But for the most part, I tend to like individual songs from artists, but not necessarily their whole catalog.
Also, at work, like when we're doing the midnight shift at work, we keep the radio on just so that we have background noise while we're just doing shit. And at least twice a night we hear that Drake song where it starts out like "Who's calling me?" or whatever, and like every time we hear it, we're like, "Who the fuck is calling Drake at like 4 in the morning? What the fuck?" Like, Kendrick, yeah.
Kendrick again.
I made that joke. I made the joke of like, oh, I know who's calling him. It's the minors. They finally got away from their parents.
God. Okay, like, you know, I didn't know anything about Kendrick until the whole Not Like Us thing happened.
Yeah.
But you know that it's such an aspirational level of hating
It is.
that you know, I kind of just have to respect it.
It is. The man straight up decided, you know what? I'm gonna fuck over this man's entire career and life. And then he
I'm
went
gonna
and
make
did
it so that he can never look at a hot dog again without thinking about my face at Super Bowl spiking the camera with saying his name.
Right?
With his ex on stage.
Exactly.
Aspirational. And the song's really good too.
Yeah.
Like,
It's an actual great song.
it's a phenomenal song. I've never listened to MGK, but I mean, he's kind of a bitch anyway, so.
Yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
He's so alright. Machine Gun Kelly used to be a rapper. Used to be.
But he got bullied out of the rap scene.
So there in rap, there's like kind of a rule that goes around. People, even like Snoop Dogg will bring it up, that you don't really. There's like one person you really don't want to like start shit with, and that's Eminem. So, because every single time people have started shit with Eminem, it's gone very, very badly for them. Except Michael Jackson. That was pretty funny though.
Yeah.
So, Eminem dropped a single. I think it was just like a mass diss track, basically.
Yeah.
Like, just name-dropping a bunch of artists he didn't like. And in there, he dropped Machine Gun Kelly's name. And Machine Gun Kelly made a song called Rap Devil, responding to Eminem.
Mm-hmm.
This song was received very badly.
Yeah, because it was actually shit.
Yeah, it was a terrible song. What was not received badly was Eminem's response not that long after called Kill Shot, which is one of the most violent takedowns of an artist I've ever seen in my life. Because, like, Not Like Us was, like, pretty bad for Drake.
Yeah.
Machine Gun Kelly had to switch genres after Kill Shot.
Yeah. He straight up got bullied out of being a rapper.
Yeah. So, God, Kill Shot has so many good lines. Oh my god. But yeah, even if you are to engage with Eminem, one thing that Eminem took great offense to is the fact that Machine Gun Kelly had lines about Eminem's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
In the diss track, and Eminem is kind of a like that's like the one thing that truly sets him off. For what it's for, like a bit of like proof. When Eminem was nominated for an Oscar for what's it called? Lose Yourself. He didn't think he would win, so instead of attending the awards ceremony, he stayed up all night watching cartoons with his daughter.
Yeah.
that's sweet.
Which is why the Oscars
no.
now tell you in advance if you actually won, because they want you to be there.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But also the fact of the matter is like Eminem is like oddly like the like most dedicated father like ever. Like
Yeah.
he fucking loves his kid so much.
Yeah, he like Eminem coming out like, don't get me wrong, Eminem came out with issues. Like that white boy got some problems.
Yeah.
But like then you like hear about the shit that happened to him when he was a kid, and you're like, oh god, he came out great.
Yeah.
Like every couple of months I'll hear some new like horrific shit that happened to him in like middle school. I'm like, dude, this isn't a real person.
He's also apparently like a really like nice guy, like just in general.
Oh yeah, apparently
It's
he's like super funny and chill and that, right?
Yeah, like as long as you don't piss him off, he's like the most chill guy ever, and you're like, what the fuck? That's so cool.
Yeah, like what's it called? There was at one point people thought he really hated Pete Davidson.
Oh yeah,
for like all of the Eminem song parodies he would do. But then like he started showing up in those parodies.
Yeah.
Because he thought they were great.
Yeah, like he does actually have like a good sense of humor about himself. It's just don't fuck with his family basically, and you're good.
Although I know he did at one point decline to allow Weird Al to make a music video for a parody. But I believe the song he was parodying was "Lose Yourself," which you know is a bit of a important song to him. So, like, he let him do the parody, but he was like, "Don't make a video out of it." Which, like, you know, I totally, like, respect that. Because, like, he didn't object to Eminem making a parody about the song, or, Weird Al, because Weird Al does not make songs, from people he can't get approval to make a parody for.
Yeah.
Even though he legally is totally in the clear and could just say, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Well, Weird Al is also a very interesting person in that he has also had a very strange career path.
Yeah. He also, I love how he joked a long time ago that once he got an album to hit #1 on the Billboard charts, he was gonna quit releasing albums. And then in 2018, he actually did it.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, by the way, that wasn't a joke."
Oh. So did he actually quit releasing albums?
Yeah, I think he still releases singles here and there, but he's also just been doing this for so long.
Yeah, at this point, he can just kind of quit whenever he wants to and live off of, you know, residuals or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean...
Although I think he does... Yeah, he does a lot of voice acting, and he also does a lot of, like, composing for, like, TV shows and stuff, too.
Yeah.
I think.
I know that he did the theme song for Milo Murphy's Law. He also voiced the main character.
That's so funny because Sabrina Carpenter was actually in that.
That's
like,
actually
voiced
where
the
I first
character in
heard
that.
Of Sabrina Carpenter was from that.
Another
so
one of my favorite roles Weird Al has had is he in Teen Titans Go. He's the voice of Darkseid.
What?
He's also a character in My Little Pony.
Yeah,
that is canonically married to Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes at conventions and stuff, people will bring him like My Little Pony things to sign, and there is a recorded instance of him signing a picture of his character and Pinkie Pie together with the phrase, "I fucked your wife, Weird Al."
Yeah.
It's like most out of pocket thing.
It is, but it's hilarious.
So good. Or it might have been, "I fucked your waifu," or something.
Yeah.
Oh god, what a guy. It's also really funny to me that Weird Al, like, there was this ongoing beef he had with, Prince. And, Weird Al confesses he has no fucking clue how it started.
Oh.
But Prince just did not like it.
I think
And,
because Prince was so full of himself. Like, if you've ever actually watched Purple Rain, like the movie, it's a whole lot of fucking nothing burger, that movie. Like, there is, like, a vague plot of, like, guy becomes famous, but, like, other than that, nothing really fucking happens in that movie.
Yeah, Prince was like, here's the thing, no one can deny that Prince was, like, incredible at what he did.
Yeah.
Like, and he was an extraordinarily prolific musician. Like, to the point of, like, it mathematically just being, like, a cosmological anomaly that, like, him and Michael Jackson existed at the same time. Because they both were equally, like, insanely prolific at, like, producing music.
Yeah.
Where, like, Prince had so much stuff recorded and unused that he could release an album every year for, like, 20 years or something after his death.
Oh.
And Michael Jackson had a very similar story, where he just... Michael Jackson was, like, I see people on Twitter go, like, oh, who's the... which of these musicians is the most famous of all time? And they'll put Michael Jackson on that list, right? And they'll compare him to, like, Drake and Beyonce and stuff, and I'm like, you don't get... Like, I know that you're under 20, because if you were over 20, you would understand what kind of deal Michael Jackson was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get your own movie and video game.
No, Volt...
Well, Volt,
It's
you
so
have to
far
also
beyond
understand, Michael Jackson almost bought Marvel just because he wanted to play Spider-Man in a movie.
Oh.
Yeah, he almost just bought Marvel out of pocket.
Yeah, like, that's how fucking rich Michael Jackson was.
To put it into
To
perspective,
be fair, Marvel
There
was
are-
not doing the best in the 90s.
no, it doesn't. It does not
It doesn't matter.
matter. I can give you an even more unhinged story.
Okay.
When Michael Jackson, he would tour around the world. There is a village in Africa that does not have internet or electricity or running water to this day. They knew who Michael Jackson was.
Oh.
Yeah, like, Michael Jackson...
They
was
made
so
him
big.
their king when he visited.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a
Michael
lot of
Jackson
people
was a level of
understand.
famous that just, like, is just not possible in the modern day.
It's true.
Because in the modern day, sure, you can be extremely famous, but fame burns out fast in the modern day.
This is true, yeah.
So, like,
By the way, this
Sabrina
is my
Carpenter
least
is,
favorite
like,
hit.
super big mainstream right now. That will not be the case forever.
Yeah.
Quality of music notwithstanding, right? Like, it's just, that's what's going to
Like-
happen.
Yeah. and like she even has a song about that, about how the fact that she's not gonna be famous forever. You know, like
Yeah.
because in modern day, it's whoever is the hottest at that time.
Yeah,
When-
whoever's
back
big
when-
and new and fresh right now.
Yeah. When back in you know the 70s and 80s and the 90s, it was whoever makes the best hits is the most famous
Yeah, like
at that time.
I want you to understand, Volt, that Michael Jackson was famous his entire life.
Yeah, like ever since he was like a child.
He was like 6 years old when he got his first gold record.
Oh.
Yeah, he was part of a band called the Jackson 5, which was made up of him and his brother.
His siblings, yeah.
Yeah.
And like it's like it is this insane thing of like people always talk about how celebrities doing weird stuff like and all that, and I remember someone pointing out like one of the weirdest, and they said one of the weirdest things Michael Jackson ever did was rent out an entire grocery store for a day just to go do grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I'm
Because
sitting there.
he never got the chance to do that ever.
Yeah, because
Like
he
even
was
as a child,
famous
he never got to do it.
from being a child. So when he's an adult, someone probably said, "Oh, I went to the store and got milk," and he probably sat there and thought, "Damn, you know, I've never done that." So like it's like people play it off as like, "Oh, look at rich people doing weird stuff," and it's like, no. Like Michael Jackson probably thought about that as like that is such a basic, normal thing for someone to do that he just never got to do. Because everywhere he went, he had to be surrounded by bodyguards.
Yeah.
So like, you know, him just going to the store and like deciding if he wanted to buy 2% milk or like whatever, or see what's on sale, that wasn't a thing he got to do because the man was too famous. Hell, I think Thriller is still the best-selling album of all time.
Yeah.
And that album's decades old. And sometimes it still randomly shoots back up to *1. Because it's
Usually
that
around-
good.
Usually around Halloween, because Thriller has become kind of a
Yeah, it's
Halloween.
kind of the Halloween song,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
plays at
a
every Halloween
Halloween.
party at least once.
Pretty
It's
much.
a very good song.
Well, the video is even better because like it was
Oh, that's such a
back
good
when
video. Oh my
music videos
God.
were like still pretty new, and it was like straight up a good like 15-minute fucking long
Dude,
like,
Michael Jackson's
actual
music
movie.
video is so good.
Yeah,
I like the one for Beat It,
yeah.
where they like actually have two guys do a fucking knife fight.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like yeah, the thing is that like Michael Jackson, like, and think about it, Volt. Think about how easy it is to access albums on like such a massive scale now, and Thriller has been the best-selling album of all time for like decades.
Yeah.
Like it's like people who are like, oh, who's the most famous musician on this list, and they put Michael Jackson there. They clearly don't truly grasp the stupidity of the question they're asking.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason people don't think about Michael Jackson that often now is because he's been dead for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the fact that people are still talking to him about him in terms of like, oh, how famous was this guy? Just the fact that you know his name and want to ask the question proves a lot.
Even I knew who he was, and that was before I found out about the Sonic 3 thing. Like,
yeah, like,
and I
he
barely
was, like,
know who any artist is.
Yeah, he's like
that's,
the
like, the
once
thing
in a
is, like-
lifetime phenomena of like,
Yeah.
no, he was genuinely unescapable.
But like that's also the thing about Michael Jackson was because he didn't really have a childhood. Like his adult years he spent doing the stuff that he never got to do as a kid. He bought himself a fucking his own fucking theme park on his like land. He
Neverland
Ranch. He did whatever he could. He loved doing like music for kids movies and shit. He loved doing, that's why he took on the Sonic 3 thing, because he liked Sonic the Hedgehog. He liked playing video games. He
also
liked
100%
doing
was
things.
not supposed to be working on Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Exactly.
No, probably not. And
like,
not only that...
He also has a long-standing history of just breaking a lot of rules that were set for him by his like team and managers. Of like, for example, he makes a cameo appearance in one of the Simpsons episodes, and one of the things that his team didn't want him doing was voicing himself in like things like that, because like they were notoriously strict with his image. However, rumor has it that Michael Jackson just ignored them and did it anyway, instead of having his voice double do it.
Well, here's the thing: is for The Simpsons, he didn't technically voice himself. He voiced a character that was very obviously like a vague allusion to him.
Yeah.
But it was like not him. Obviously.
Yeah.
And like
No,
that's how he got away with that.
Yeah, he was very famous for skirting around and breaking the rules that his management set for him, because he was like, well, stop me.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
But yeah, it's like, and the Sonic 3 thing, I think it's so funny that it's like, why would Michael Jackson work on Sonic 3? And it's like, dude just really liked Sonic.
Yeah. and it's only because he was visiting the offices because of the Moonwalker game.
Moonwalker, yeah. And then they're like, oh yeah, we're also working on Sonic 3. Oh, I love those.
Yeah. And it's funny because Sonic was based slightly off of Michael Jackson. Like, the design document says as cool as Michael Jackson, I'm pretty sure.
A physically impossible task.
Yeah.
Have you seen how that guy is dressed on the cover of the Thriller album?
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Michael Jackson on Twitter recently, and I had never seen like pictures of him from when his vitiligo started, like showing and progressing. So I was like, it's weird. I had only ever seen pictures of him before and after, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, it's weird. I wonder if he just like when it started.
They say that they say a lot of it is like a lot of like the major like discoloration or whatever, or like I don't know what they call it, but like happened after a couple of botched like facial surgeries, because obviously he had his nose done, and so it was kind of, they say it was a trauma response from after botched surgery, which makes sense because like it is now proven that yes, that can happen. So
yeah, it's and he's talked about the whole nose surgery thing, and that it wasn't necessarily a cosmetic surgery that he was having done. It was he had some other issue with his nose that was like restricting his ability to breathe. And the cosmetic part of the surgery just happened to be something else they had to do. Like, they just had to do something, and it's like, yeah, it wasn't meant to be a cosmetic surgery, it just ended up being one. But, yeah, no, like, it's just... fascinating person. Fascinating. And seemed extremely nice and genuine and kind. So...
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's just a shame that, like... so many people accused him of being,
inappropriate.
Yeah, inappropriate with kids, but, like... you have, like, I still can't believe that, like, it's just like... oh yeah, he was really inappropriate with kids, and he even was, like, touching Macaulay Culkin and stuff. And Macaulay Culkin was like, I never fucking said that, dude.
People on Twitter.
Well, I feel like Macaulay Culkin...
No, it wasn't on Twitter. This was at the time the allegations were going around.
Oh.
People were accusing him of having, like, touched Macaulay Culkin. And he came out and he was like... and Macaulay Culkin, I remember, defended Michael, like, no, none of that, dude.
None of that happened.
Well, the only reason why him and Michael hung out very often was because Macaulay Culkin went through a very similar situation. He was a major star. Yeah, well, he was a major star at, at such a young fucking age.
12 or whatever.
Not even. He was like, I think 7 or 8 when he did Home Alone.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like, at that age, you're, and suddenly you're a big, huge fucking superstar. It's like, that puts on a lot of stress for,
and Michael was
an 8-year-old.
If Macaulay Culkin comes to Neverland Ranch, he can just go ride on a roller. He could just, like, bring his friends and go ride on a roller coaster without being swarmed.
Exactly.
Like, just do normal kid shit. You want to play on my Sega Genesis? I've got all the games. Like, I don't know. It's. I never particularly believed in the, like, kid touching thing. Because, yeah, like, just. Well, it was like, because by the time I heard about it, I was old enough to, like, do it. I was like, well, I knew enough about Michael Jackson at that point to be like, I don't know, man. I think realistically he just didn't like being around adults that much.
Well, yeah, because his whole life, adults basically tried to control what he wanted to do. So it was like, no shit he wants to be around kids, because kids just want to do what they want to do, and so does he. Like...
He never got to be a kid, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also
like, the stories he has from when he was in the Jackson 5 are, like, super fucked up.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's total rumors that, Diana Ross fucking did some shit to him when he was a kid.
One thing he has confirmed is that he a lot of times would get, like, only a few hours of sleep on tour over the course of, like, a month, because his siblings would be bringing girls to their rooms in hotels and having sex all night.
Oh, that sucks.
and he'd just have to
Yeah.
pretend to be asleep. And,
Which is why a lot of like his relationships with women seemed so like odd because he was just not
he was not prepared to be a
asexual.
normal person.
Yeah, and he just did not seem like a sexual person. He was
No.
not into that, right?
Yeah, but like he was the last kind of like real music superstar.
Yeah.
Like, sure, Taylor Swift is popular, but Taylor Swift could never, ever do to an audience what Michael Jackson would do by walking into a room.
I mean, she could definitely walk into a room and have the entire room be, you know, oh my god, it's Taylor Swift, but at the same time, it's
Yeah,
like,
but Michael Jackson would walk into a room and there was a non-zero chance someone had a heart attack.
yeah.
Weird.
Like, he was a different level.
Yeah.
At one point, I believe he was actually demonstrably, like demonstratably more popular than Jesus.
Pretty much.
Which is, like, an outrageous statistic.
Yeah.
Like, dude was more popular than the world's most popular religion. That's nuts.
Yeah.
So,
He was a crazy
all you
dude,
people on Twitter who are like, how famous was Michael Jackson? The answer is just yes. Like, how famous was he? As famous as it is physically possible to be. It is... I feel so happy to have been alive at the same time as such a cosmic anomaly. Because, like, okay, do you want to know another absolutely... I'm going to tell you a fact about Michael Jackson that sounds fake.
Okay.
He didn't know how to read sheet music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did he write his
Simultaneously,
songs?
yes!
Oh. How does that work?
Well, he wrote his
Okay.
own songs.
Alright, here we go. Do you want the unironically real way Michael Jackson would compose his songs?
How?
He would be in the middle of doing any random other thing in his life. He would always carry around a tape recorder.
Did you
And
start
then-
singing?
No, he would come up with like a drum line. And he would beatbox it into the tape recorder. And
Oh.
then just file it away. Or he'd come up with a guitar riff. Beatbox it into the tape recorder, file it away, new tape. And then when they went to make his songs, he would just pull out a fully composed song from his beatboxes, and this, like, the more I'm gonna explain this, the more bullshit this sounds. But we have audio tape of this.
Honestly, it
So,
sounds
like,
pretty
provable.
smart to me. And like kind
His
of
beatboxing was so pitch perfect that you could tune your instruments to it.
that is insane.
So he could not read sheet music, but could verbally compose an entire song.
That is wild.
Like, because, and this is important because it came up in a legal case where I believe he was sued for copying someone's music. To which they tried to point out that the sheet music to Michael Jackson's song was very similar to the sheet music of their own. At which point Michael Jackson admitted in court I don't know how to read sheet music. To which they went, what do you mean? Do you not write your own songs? And he was like, I do. So how does that work? And then he demonstrated in court by beatboxing, what's it called? I think it was Billy Boot.
Wow.
And they were just like, oh, well, shit, I guess. So, yeah, impossibly talented person, and also impossibly and incomprehensibly famous.
Cosmic anomaly.
Yeah, literal anomaly.
Cookie sandwich.
Cookie sandwich.
Oh, you got cookie sandwich?
My mom got, because today is the last day Dairy Cream is open, so we got dilly bars and cookie sandwiches.
Heck yeah.
Did you get me the blue raspberry slushy?
No
Fucking
blue
love
raspberry
that
slushy. No blue raspberry slushy for you.
I'll get it when I come back up.
Yeah, next summer.
That slushy is so good.
Did they not have that here?
No, it's Dairy Cream.
Dairy Cream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It was a Dairy Queen once upon a yore. But
Once upon a
But when
yore.
when Dairy Cream or Queen decided that they were going to use milk, salt, or fake milk or whatever in their products, the owner of that particular branch said, nah, fuck that, changed the name to Dairy Cream to make sure people knew that there was real cream in his ice cream, and then kept the original recipe with real cream.
I think eventually they switched back to Dairy Queen switched back, but with a different recipe.
Yeah.
That's
But-
interesting. That might be something I have to try. If I ever go
It's
down
the-
there.
Well,
Yeah.
There.
if you ever come to visit me, we will, in the summertime we will go and
We'll go and I'll show you my monstrosity of a sundae.
You mean your funnel cake?
Yeah. It's so good.
It's literally like I would take 2 bites of that and fucking die.
But you have tried it. You did admit it was really good.
Yeah, but it was I would die though.
Yeah, it's too much for like it's clearly meant to be eaten by multiple people.
Yeah, but you ate the
I
entire
ate
thing
that shit
plus the
myself.
blue raspberry slushy.
And then I was about to go back for a second one. Dude, that blue raspberry slushy is so good. It's so good.
So real quick,
Yeah.
part of the mission briefing here, for Samus's mission to SR-388 was that a group of Federation soldiers went missing on the planet. I found them.
Oh.
Or-
Here they
or
are.
A group of Federation scientists, and there were soldiers sent after them to find out where they were, and they went missing too. So that's why they sent Samus here alone to exterminate the whole species.
A planet.
Yeah, but do you want to guess what did this?
Me.
Just 2 Alpha Metroids. Just 2 Metroids killed all these people.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
It sure is. It's not really what they're supposed to do, but it is what they do. Because Metroids are not a natural creature. They were artificially engineered, as we find out later
Like
in the series.
the thingy.
By the magic bird people.
Yep, who I guess one of them is in one of the games. Whatever.
Yeah. Metroid Dread.
Yeah,
Which is
Samus
wild.
just meet the Chozo, and it's like, oh, damn, I thought y'all were fucking dead.
Yeah. So did everyone.
No, apparently some of them are still out there, I guess.
Yep. Dang it.
The Chozo haven't quite joined the Elders of the Universe yet.
Yeah. That is another weird thing.
Comic books, everything's fucking weird.
Yeah. So, Kate, do you know what? No, you probably don't.
No. Why would you ask her? Most normal comic book readers don't know what the Elders of the Universe are.
Yeah. So, did you see
can
Thor
explain it
Ragnarok?
quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, she did.
Yeah. So you know the guy who like took over the planet?
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
He
That was
is,
my favorite character.
Yeah, he is the Grand Master, I believe, and he is one of the Elders of the Universe, which is basically a club where if you're the last member of your species, you get access to this insane cosmic power, and you
Power
just...
Primordial.
Yeah, the power primordial, and you're just immortal. You literally cannot die in any way whatsoever. If you do somehow die, unless you lose the will to live. If you lose the will to live, you will just automatically die.
Yeah.
So, so that they wouldn't
One
lose the will.
suicidal thought and you're fucking done.
Yes.
Yep, pretty much.
So that they wouldn't lose the will to live, they made the club and decided they would all dedicate themselves to a single thing. So the Collector collects things, the Grandmaster plays games with people, and so on and so forth. It's wild. There's apparently
Champion of the
thousands
Universe
of
gets his shit pushed in.
Yeah. He just wants to fight people and that's it.
Yeah, no. He wants to run the Fade, and that's it.
That's fair.
And it's also really funny because he will not hit a woman under any circumstance. And before you fight him, he gives you the opportunity to train and stuff for a few months, and if you say no, he just sends you back home because he assumes you're just a bitch.
Yeah. It's very funny.
Namor's like, no, I'll fight you right now. Aw, man, you a pussy. But, no, he also won't fight the Hulk if he doesn't consider the Hulk a being.
So here's a question. If you were a member of the universe, what would be your thing? The one thing you would dedicate your entire immortal life to?
Honestly, I'd probably get along pretty well with the Grandmaster.
That's fair.
I'd be down for some gaming.
I honestly don't know. I guess creating things would be nice. Assuming I could, like, focus long... Well, I mean, if I'm immortal, it doesn't matter how long it takes me to focus. Eventually, it will come out.
I would become the vlogger.
So what about you, Kate? What do you think?
I have a mouthful of ice cream right now.
Oh, okay.
That's what she dedicates her entire immortal life to, ice cream and frogs.
Mm-mm. I dedicate my entire life to archiving stuff.
Ooh. Okay.
Alright, you know.
That's kind of cool.
I think that's what the Collectors started out doing.
Yeah. Yeah. There was also a guy who was dedicated to just mapping the entire universe. And I think he went crazy at some point.
And I think there's the Traveler. He just wants to run really, really fast.
Yeah.
But he's not very good at it.
No, he sure isn't. He lost to the Flash, which is wild because he's a Marvel character.
Yeah. So another funny thing, Kate, for about 17 years in real life, Barry Allen the Flash was just dead in DC.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
during that time, Marvel jokingly introduced a character named Buried Alien, who was far and above the fastest character in Marvel.
Wow.
And he wore a suit. He literally, there was just a race that was being held. He just somehow comes into existence at the starting point of the race after everyone else has started running. Absolutely fucking smokes everyone else in the race. And only loses the subsequent race after because someone is in danger and he stops running to go help them.
That's crazy.
And the whole time he's wearing what looks like the tattered remains of a Flash costume.
Yep.
So the joke is Barry Allen ran so fast he ended up in Marvel for a little bit, had to show them what real speed looked like, and then went back to DC.
I think that it's actually been alluded that that is canon in DC.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. It's kind of one of those things of like, it's good natured because Marvel clearly, they didn't use the Flash in like a disrespectful like way. They were clearly like, yeah, this is a good character that we kind of miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, if DC wants that to be canon, that's totally fine. I don't think any DC fan would have a problem with it.
I mean, there is also the Marvel character that has a similar story called, you know, Mantis, where she was like the writer's pet.
Yeah, and Mantis just, when he left Marvel and went to write for DC, he just put Mantis in some DC stuff.
I think he went to a couple different companies.
Yeah, I think he also went to Dark Horse.
Yeah. And, like, he also brought Mantis over there, and also, whenever he brought Mantis back to Marvel, they made all of those appearances canon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is certainly
absolutely
a thing. Yeah. It is funny,
you know that Sonic the Hedgehog in the Archie comics has come out and that's Spawn?
Yep. And that's not even talking about the Spawn mower, it's actual Spawn.
Yeah. It's even funnier when you consider that all of Spawn's crossovers are canon, so like that's just a thing that Spawn did once.
Yeah.
I used to love Spawn.
He is a pretty cool character.
He looks really cool. That's all I really know about. I mean, I know some Spawn lore.
Okay, so, alright, the original concept of Spawn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the original, so, the Hellspawn
It started out as, yeah.
Like, so, it is, kind of works like Ghost Rider, a little bit. What's this called? Simmons is his last name? I don't remember his first name.
He's kind of like the Crow meets Ghost Rider.
Yeah. He dies, makes a deal with the demon Malbolgia, is bonded to the Hellspawn suit, allowed to return back to Earth, and he's given a meter that reads 9,999. Now, the Hellspawn suit can do anything by using an amount of this necroplasm that it has 9,999 units of, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, it's like, oh, you know, flying a short distance might be 1 or 2 units, firing a blast of energy might be 10, blah, blah. But when he hits 0, it's back to hell.
Interesting.
However, there are some things that the Hellspawn suit can do that requires 0 units of necroplasm.
Okay.
And in case you're wondering, this is why Spawn uses guns.
Oh.
Because it can store and reassemble so you know how Agent Venom stored his guns in pieces all over the symbiote suit, and then the symbiote would just reassemble it? That's how Spawn holds his guns.
Oh, okay.
And it can do that, and the chains from the Hellspawn suit, I believe, were also 0 units of energy. And so this is why Spawn uses hand-to-hand combat and guns and mortal weapons instead of just laser blasting his enemies, because that takes necroplasm, and he has to manage that meter.
Okay.
And I believe in the original comics there was a way to get a little bit more, but it was really, really hard.
Well, I imagine he's done that a few times by this point.
Actually, after a certain point, the meter just kind of went away.
Oh, okay.
Because
that sucks, because
Spawn was just... Well, no, it was... there was the whole plot point of the meter, and then at a certain point, it went away when Spawn, did some crazy shit, like kill Malbosia.
Oh.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, if you kill the demon that you make a deal with, I'm pretty sure that deal is, over, and you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, actually, apparently, somewhere in 2018 or 19, the meter came back.
Oh.
And it actually ran down, it actually ticked down to 0.
Oh.
And,
That's
he
crazy.
lost the Hellspawn suit for a bit.
That is kind of wild. Welcome to the tower.
But again, by that point,
okay.
since he had killed Malbosia, the original deal of when it hit 0, he goes back to hell had been voided. So all that happened was he lost the Hellspawn suit for a while.
Okay, that makes more sense.
But he had, acquired other magical abilities by that point, and, he didn't lose a ton. But it was, he no longer had the Hellspawn suit, meaning he no longer had his cool-ass cape, or the black suit. Yeah.
It has been a while since a playthrough of mine of AM2R has gotten to this point, so I'm not sure how well I'm going to do, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah, so... Yeah, and I really liked, I always thought that the original concept of Spawn being, again, since the Hellspawn suit had, with necroplasm, it's just this, nebulously defined energy of, with enough of it, you could theoretically do anything.
Yeah.
But again, the bigger the ask, the more meter you lose.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's a nice concept.
Yeah.
Ow, ow.
It is just a shame that, Todd McFarlane is such a shitter.
I think you just could have stopped at Todd McFarlane.
Yeah, it's just such a shame that Todd McFarlane.
I mean, I do like his art style.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's very, the way he exaggerates certain features is really cool. But, yeah.
But no, with him complaining about creators' rights so much and then trying to steal all of Neil Gaiman's shit.
Yeah.
Which, okay, I understand Neil Gaiman isn't exactly the coolest guy ever, but, I mean, he still rightfully should have owned that shit. And
Yeah.
Todd McFarlane kept trying to steal it from him.
Alright, I think this is one of the hardest bosses in the game.
That means
Volt has to lock the fuck in.
Yep.
Actually, Volt, speaking of, do you know the character Angela from Marvel?
Yes. That is how I know
Yeah.
where to spawn more.
Yep, exactly. That's because of Todd McFarlane trying to get guy and shit.
Yep. Honestly, Angela's pretty cool.
Yeah, she was like actually a super important character to spawn, and then Todd McFarlane just kept trying to steal her from Neil Gaiman, and then Neil Gaiman legally got her back in court, and he sold her to Marvel out of pure spite.
Yep. And also because Marvel helped him with getting the funds for the lawsuit.
Yeah. I think he's also one of the only Marvel or like comic book writers who gets royalties on their shit because of that.
Yeah.
Like I think whenever they use Angela, they have to pay him money.
I wonder how he feels about the Marvel Rivals money.
I imagine he's pretty happy with it.
It's also Neil Gaiman.
Yeah.
We should also acknowledge that he's not a great person himself.
Nope.
I did. I said, like, yeah, I understand Neil Gaiman is exactly the coolest guy ever. But, like,
Yeah.
nonetheless, like, you know, doesn't mean that people should just be stealing his shit.
No.
Especially since a lot of that was for all the allegations.
Yeah. I mean, regardless of the allegations, again, like, he deserved to own the things that he made.
Yeah, he deserved to have the
That doesn't mean
promises
he's
that
a
were
good
made to
person.
him.
It just means he's
Yeah.
a person who has rights to those things.
Yeah.
Todd was like, yeah, if you come to Image Comics, you get to own everything you create.
Except when I want it.
Except, if you put it in my comic, then I own it. It also does hilariously mean that Neil Gaiman owns certain versions of Spawn, which is really funny.
Yeah, medieval spawn.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane doesn't do comics anymore anyway, so.
Yeah. I can't believe I did that first try.
Nice.
I am very proud of myself.
Yay!
What,
Honestly,
what
we are really close to just beating this game. Like, we got one, maybe two more areas left after this.
Nice.
I don't know if we actually want to do that today, but we could.
It's up to you.
Yeah, so Spawn, pretty cool character. But you know, Image Comics politics are just so fucked.
Yeah.
So. Also, speaking of comics, I get so irritated with. I hate the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom, actually.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because, alright, they see anything they don't like and immediately start bitching at the comic book staff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Isn't that
and then
most comic book readers, though?
No, the Sonic the Hedgehog fandom is a special kind of salty.
Finally.
Because it's, because a lot of, like, Sonic fans, there's still people who argue that the what's it called, that are still trying to get Sega to bring back the Archie comics, which is like,
No,
it's not going to happen.
that will
But
never happen.
why? The Archie comics weren't that great, were they?
They were pretty great at the
They had
end,
ups and
but
downs.
like there's a whole legal thing that kind of makes it
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, the Ken Penders thing.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, they had their ups and downs, but you see, there's also Sonic fans still bitching about a voice acting change that happened 20 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
So, you know,
and what voice acting change was that?
replacing Jason Griffith with Roger Craig Smith.
Oh.
And before that, it was replacing Ryan Drummond with Jason Griffith.
Yeah, and yeah, it's just like it's like like here's the thing: was Jason Griffith a good voice for Sonic? Yes, I think
At
he was
the end
pretty
of the
good.
career.
Yeah, towards the end there, like Sonic Rivals and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not ready for this.
Well, too bad.
Well,
I don't want to deal with this. I'm sorry. Goodbye. I don't have enough health.
But yeah, like was he a good Sonic? Yes, yes, he was. Was Ryan Drummond good? Yeah, he was fine. Whatever, no real opinion. But like, guys, Roger Craig Smith has been here for like a long enough period of time that like now you've got people complaining who would have been like 3 or 4 when the fucking voice switch happened.
Yeah, like you can
It was like,
have opinions on Roger Craig Smith's Sonic all you want. I know I used to not like him, but like I've come
I
around
got
on him.
over it. Yeah, like he's done it longer than anyone else now, so
Yeah.
like
and I don't know.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because most of the Sonic stuff that I've interacted with has been voiced by Roger Craig Smith, that's my default for him,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah.
exactly.
So
And
like
again,
at this
yeah.
point, it's like I don't really care who is, voicing him, just so long as they do a good job,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the thing is, there's people who are like still trying to yell at Sega, bring back Jason Griffith. And all. It's just like it's been so fucking long, guys.
Yeah. Ow.
And you know what? Here's my thing about that too, is like you have to think about it at a whatchamacallit, like from the voice actor's point of view as well. Does a voice actor want to continue a role forever and ever and ever? Probably not. Like, it'd be nice. But okay, but like I'm talking about in most cases, not in
Yeah.
rare cases. Do you think, let's say fucking,
Dang it.
there's
Dad.
a lot of the time, somebody is going to be like, yeah, I don't really want to voice this character forever.
Yeah. I mean, there's a whole other issue with Capcom not being able to figure out a voice for, like, any of their main characters and stick with one, but, Yeah, except Claire, I guess she had the same voice actress for a really long time.
Yeah, but until the remake.
Yeah, but that was more of a decision of going non-union on the voice acting cast than it was of not wanting her back.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like with yeah, so the Sonic fans, like, or the Sonic community fandom, just like whines and bitches about literally everything.
Yes.
And like when it almost always comes down to the Sonic like comic staff having to go on Twitter and being like, "Hey guys, we were if you're asking why this happened this way, it's because Sega."
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe
Like,
aim your complaints at Sega. And not the passionate people working on creating one of the best things in the franchise right now.
Yeah, like I was gonna tweet about this, and like all these people who are complaining about Ian Slam and all that don't seem to all seem to very clearly have one thing in common, and that's I guarantee none of you fuckers have met Ian Slam.
Yeah.
I have. He's a super cool guy to talk to. And I can tell that he wants to do things Sega won't let him.
Yeah. Like...
But you also have to kind of respect Sega for, like, keeping to their standards, I guess. Right?
To what point?
Like,
Yeah, like,
You know, like they definitely want to keep an image for Sonic. You know, they
Yes.
don't want to stray a little bit too away from it.
yeah, but like when the stuff that they're like going so hard on stopping is like in one of the recent comics, in the Chaotix Anniversary comic, where Amy and Sonic are at a museum.
Yeah.
They tweaked out and had like an entire page redrawn because there were references to like old like things in the Sonic like series that like the Chaos Emerald designs over the years. How like the Chaos Emeralds didn't always look the way they do. And in the Fleetway comics, they had 5 or 6 different iterations of what they looked like. So in that museum Amy and Sonic went to, one of the exhibits was just going to have rocks that looked like all of the Fleetway comic designs of the Chaos Emeralds.
That would have been cool.
They were going to have... Sonic was initially pointing at a sword that looked almost exactly like Caliburn, with Amy looking at him like she didn't believe the kind of bullshit he was trying to tell her.
Which would make sense because of how that game's story went out.
Yeah. What's it called? There, like, all sorts of stuff. Weirdly enough, the one that they did manage to sneak through is that fucking Sally Acorn is just in that picture. She's just there in the museum. Like I don't know how they got that one through.
Maybe they're a little more lax because they're putting her in the card game. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. That game isn't real.
It is real. I hope that it means that those characters are coming back, or that we might see modern versions of Mighty and Ray again.
Yeah.
Like at the very least, that should be a thing.
There's like another weird thing of what's it called? During like another relatively recent instance in the Sonic comics, there's just a redesign of Bunny and Antoine just in a panel.
Heck
Like,
yeah.
they're just there. It's like, oh, okay. I remember stopping and thinking, like, when I got to that panel, I was like, huh. These two look familiar somehow. So like, I don't know, they've successfully snuck some stuff in, but I guess certain things are off the table, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, Sega is... I mean, to be fair, they've tried being lax with the comics before, and that is how we got how Archie used to be.
Yeah.
So I understand from their
God, Archie
perspective...
Sonic was a fucking, like, borderline villain.
Yeah, like the time he, like, nuked an entire town with innocent people in it.
Yeah, no, like... crazy shit. I guess the Fleetway comics also have that problem.
Yeah.
Of that, like, Amy didn't use a hammer in the Fleetway comics.
Also, her hair was just straight up because they were referencing an arc where she was falling.
Yeah. And I don't think they ever fixed it.
No, that was just how Amy looked. Honestly, her entire design was completely different.
Yeah.
And I think at one point she pilots a mech to try and kill Sonic?
Yeah, I don't know, man. So, Kate, in absence of hammers, I want you to take a wild guess what Amy uses in the Fleetway comics.
A gun.
You're not that far off!
Okay.
She uses crossbows.
Yeah.
Right!
Also, Supersonic is its own separate entity.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that is pretty interesting. I don't think I'd want that to be, like, a main universe thing, but, like, as its own thing, I think that's a pretty cool concept.
Boy, it sure got adapted into all the Sonic.exe stuff, though.
It sure did.
We need to play that game again. I need to power charge people with Metal Sonic.
We do need to play it. Honestly, I'm considering doing that before 2.0 comes out, or not 2.0, but version 2. Because I don't know when that's coming out. Even though I really want to play as Blaze.
But, yeah, so... Yeah, and... It's... I don't really like the Sonic, fandom on Twitter all that much.
No, but to be fair, people on Twitter are kinda...
I don't like any kind of fandom on Twitter, to be honest.
Yeah.
I like the fan artists on Twitter. That's the only thing I look at
That's
anymore.
about it.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's really telling that the Sonic community on Tumblr, even though the Sonic community on Tumblr is fucking toxic as hell, so much better than the Sonic community on Twitter. Because at least, like, on Tumblr, the Sonic community is just complaining nonstop.
Yeah.
And they're not trying to constantly gaslight me into thinking Sonic 06 is good. It's not.
It's just not. It could have been, but it's not.
What was it? It was Sonic 06 fans' favorite words are if, would, could, should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, look at this incredible level design in this game. I'm gonna be real with you, this game still looks like shit. It's like, the gameplay is so good, look at this. And... oh my god, I watched someone, and they proceeded to skip 3/4 of the level. And they were like, look how good the gameplay is. I'm like, motherfucker, what gameplay? You skipped 75% of the level!
That's crazy!
Like, it's crazy how this game is. It's like, yeah, the gameplay is so good when you skip 3/4 of it. You interacted with nothing.
I mean,
I'll be right back.
You can do that with a lot of games, though. Like, that isn't necessarily the part. It's, like, how you skip it is the important part. Like, is that a pathway? Is that like a shortcut? Does it use like an interesting mechanic in the game? Or are you just using the broken systems to skip most of it?
They were playing as Silver and they just ran past all the enemies.
Yeah, that's...
Like, what gameplay? Yeah, I think you pressed the A button twice.
Yeah, I mean, I would still argue that the level design in Sonic's parts of 06 are good, because they're in PO6 and they still work in PO6. No, the level design in PO6 has not changed. It's not changed at all.
No. I'm going to argue with you on this, because do you know what happens at, like, I think the first checkpoint in Crisis City for Sonic?
In what part? In PO6 or regular? Either way, no.
In original Sonic 06, at one of the checkpoints in Crisis City, if you die and respawn at that checkpoint, and you do not move forward within 3/4 of a second, you instantly die.
Okay, that is not a thing in PO6.
And do you know why you instantly die?
Why?
Because the fire tornado, off in the distance, flings a goddamn car directly to where you spawn.
Oh.
Like,
yeah, that's not
head
great.
on, headlights straight into your fucking nuts. It is a, like, 1 in a million snipe. It is insane.
That's kind of hilarious, actually.
And it's like, oh, well, why wouldn't you just be holding forward? Maybe I thought I had time to pick up my fucking drink.
Yeah. Yeah, no, why wouldn't you be holding forward? Not an excuse. If you're at a checkpoint, you should be safe. You should not be dead within a 1/4 of a second, or whatever you said.
Yeah, like, it is sub 1 second, get hit by car.
Yeah, like, okay, it's not amazing. But there are good levels in 06, because, again, they're unchanged in PO6. The base level, anyway. I'm sure there are minor things like that car thing that just don't happen. I would be surprised if they did happen in PO6.
But, yeah, and people who are like, oh, look, Sonic 06 is good, and the show PO6 is good. That's not Sonic 06, though.
No. That is a remake of... Hi, Kate.
Yeah.
That is a remake made by a person who didn't even play Sonic 06 for like 2/3 of development.
Sonic 06 is a bad game. It will forever be a bad game.
Just because PO6 is a good game doesn't mean that 06 is a good game.
I had a pretty decent tweet, actually, where someone said it had the best story in the series.
No.
And I quote retweeted it with a story so good it retcons itself.
Yeah. Story so good it's like one of 2 Sonic stories that is constantly being rewritten by fans.
I think that's so funny that, like, the story of Sonic 06, like, it's so good, and I'm like, it's literally pointless. It writes itself out. Like, it's not like they went back later and said it wasn't canon. The game did that with its own ending cutscene.
Yeah.
It literally told you this whole game is a fucking waste of time.
Yep.
I have a Monster Energy drink now.
Wow.
What flavor?
What?
What flavor?
White.
Ooh.
What do you mean white? It's not a flavor.
That's literally what the flavor is called. It's called Ultra White, yes.
No, it's called Zero Ultra.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, the Zero. But
White
no,
is
it's
not
like,
a flavor.
Volt, you don't understand. Monster Energy flavors are like... There are flavors called Ultra Blue and Ultra Red as well.
There's also one that's ultra lava.
That one's alright.
I guess lava can be a
I had it
flavor.
recently.
Guava.
Guava.
Guava. Lava can also be a flavor, I guess. If you like
I
tasting
love
hot
drinking
rocks.
my Monster Energy at a cool 6,000 Kelvin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's at its best at that point.
Yeah. Gotta report the fucking can to the SCP Foundation because my hand doesn't turn to ash the moment it touches it.
I mean, that's not how lava works, but...
In a container, it would be pretty close.
Yeah, I guess so. Because, yeah, I guess the reason lava doesn't do that is because it's spread across a wide area. I think. I don't
Also,
know.
if you
I don't,
touch lava, it will just melt whatever you put into it, pretty much.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know much about physics. I don't know why I talk like I do. If that's even physics, I don't know.
It would be chemistry, I believe. More technically accurate.
Chemistry, thermodynamics, one of the two.
Yeah, well, thermodynamics is a subset of physics, so.
Okay, so why hasn't... Oh, right, it's over there. There's a part of this tower. I think it's part of the tower. that
Did you
we
know
haven't
there's a
done.
tower?
There sure is a tower.
I'm glad you know.
It's literally just called the
Did you
tower.
know?
Did you know? Did know you the know you then did know?
No.
Yes.
What do you mean yes?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm thinking about there's a video. So the way ChatGPT works is every time you send a message, the chatbot reads your entire chat log to properly like continue the conversation and like store temporary information about what you've talked about and stuff. But if you go into like an editor and edit the conversation after the fact and continue talking to ChatGPT and correcting it, like, no, you didn't say that, you said this.
You can just gaslight it.
No, it like has a mental breakdown.
Oh.
Like it actually has like a fucking
Amazing.
really funny.
Truly, there
Hold
will
on,
never
Michael.
be a child born that is smarter than ChatGPT.
I don't know. Eddie Burback was a pretty smart baby.
That is such a
Did
dumb
anyone-
quote. Like,
Did anyone else see that Eddie Burback video, by the way?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He made a video where he did everything ChatGPT told him to for like a week or two.
Oh.
And
And it
what were the results?
it had him cut off all contact with his family members and run away and hide in an Airbnb in the middle of the desert.
Okay.
Why?
Because he convinced it that he told it that he was the smartest baby born in the year that he was born, and then it started telling him that him realizing this was going to have people come after him for his intelligence. And they were going to try and stop him from reawakening his infantile genius. So it had him like, at one point it had him praying to a fucking rock. Like, to transfer psionic resonance energy or something.
Oh my.
Like, it's a really, really insane video. And, like, never once does ChatGPT ever disagree with him on anything.
Well, that's what ChatGPT is programmed to do. Is just
Yeah.
agree
Yeah, he
with
even
everything
talks
you say.
about it. So he's like, when he said it, when he asked it, should I turn off location sharing with my brother and make it so that my family has absolutely no way to know where I am or contact me? It said, absolutely, this is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
It's just like, like the video is called ChatGPT made me delusional. It also told him to buy a Deadpool hat.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
I believe it made him buy a Minecraft shirt.
awesome. Okay,
Yeah.
well, to sidetrack for a bit, this is one of the dumbest things in this game. I just got power bombs, which is a weapon of mass destruction.
Yep.
There is a generator back here that is
Yeah.
very vulnerable, and unfortunately the door has locked, so now it is time for me to decide to blow up the entire world. That's not the right button. What is... There it is. So now that's gonna go critical, and I have to run.
Alright, bye!
So long, have a nice time. What else happened in the Eddie Burback video? I believe it also made him buy a cowboy hat. And then when it convinced him that people were following him at the Airbnb, and he had to leave the psychic rock.
Oh! He looks different than I remember.
But yeah, when it told him to leave the psychic rock, it made him put the cowboy hat on the rock and perform a ritual to transfer the psychic energy.
Yeah.
It also made him eat baby food.
Incredible. Well, because he was smarter as a baby, so obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was his logic.
I gotta watch that.
It's a really funny video. It's absolutely insane. I don't know if it's more or less insane than him eating at every Margaritaville or eating at every Rainforest Cafe.
The Rainforest Cafe video is...
Ah, shoot.
It haunts me because it's really fucking funny, but at the same time, you can tell that that man went through some shit.
He saw some things.
He saw some shit.
Probably in his dreams after eating the rainforest salmon. But, yeah.
That jumped up real fast. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, the AI made me delete the video. It was really good.
Gonna have to watch that. After the Christmas movie, maybe. Depending on how long it is.
It's over an hour.
Okay, I might watch it by myself then.
I
Oh, okay.
remember watching it while I was at work and just being reduced to tears. Just laughing at how insane the whole premise was.
Oh no!
How close are you to getting out?
I think I'm almost out. come on!
Guys,
We lived.
Yeah. That's scripted, but it's still really cool.
What are you gonna say, Kate?
No!
Well,
well, I was gonna say that
Do
by
that again.
by the age of 30, you should have a full suit of armor, a goblin skull, a cursed amulet, a pondering orb, a big sword, and great despair. Otherwise, the villagers will not respect you. Just saying.
damn it, Greg the Sorcerer. Is that who you're reading that from?
Let me open up. No, Wizard of Barge.
I can't believe I died.
You did.
I sure did.
I can't believe it's not longer.
Here we go again. This section is so nice, I'll do it twice.
Maybe this time you'll actually be able to do it faster.
Maybe.